Today's video is sponsored by Isaac Njoroge, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, here today's top stories in Out to the World segment. Number 1.
Whoever has ears, let them hear. After Raila Odinga exits the political scene, especially pertaining to Luo Nyanza politics, there will be an heir apparent, because power abhors vacuum. And that heir apparent is none other than Babu Owino. In the exact same way that the keys of life and death, God gave it to Jesus Christ, his only begotten son, it is the exact same way that the keys of Luo Nyanza politics will move from Raila Odinga to Babu Owino. And I want to give you underlying evidence. And I'll do so in the form of 2 videos. During the funeral service of Albert Ajwang'S, we saw Gladys Wanga, who is the ODM national chair. We saw a myriad of leaders, but only one was able to evoke emotion of all the mourners who are there. Just watch Babu Owino arriving and viewing the body before we proceed to video number 2. Roll the tape. Now that was just his arrival. Everything had to stop for Babu Owino to arrive. In video number 2, Gladys Wanga, who as at now is number 3 or 2 after Raila Odinga in the ODM stratosphere, was forced to keep quiet by the crowd to allow Babu Owino to speak. I don't think it was even in her intention to let Babu speak, but I'm not too sure about that. Let me not be harsh on the ODM national chair, but she was forced to cut short her speech to bring Babu Owino to the stage because of demand from the youth. Here's the tape.
Albert Ajwang, Baba Meshak Ajwang pamoja na mama Ajwang Albert pamoja na bibi Ajwang na mtoto wake na familia wote na watu wa Kakop, poleni sana kwa kumpoteza kijana wetu, kijana shupavu, kijana ambaye alikuwa anaangalia mbele. Poleni sana kwa kupoteza huyo kijana wetu Albert Ajwang. Na hapa Nyanza na Kenya mzima, mzazi anateseka sana. Mzazi ana kazi, mzazi anaamka asubuhi mapema, anaenda kuuza mboga. Kijana anaendesha boda, baba anaenda kwenye mjengo, mama anaenda kulimia watu shamba. Anafanya haya yote ili aelimishe mtoto wake. Na siku ya leo nataka nipayane heshima yangu kwa Baba Meshak, ambaye kazi ambaye alifanya for over 24 years.
Bwana, if people can tell Wanga to shut up and let Babu talk, we already know mamlaka inaenda wapi Raila akiondoka. So all Luo politicians, those who are there, those who are upcoming, if you underrate this member of parliament, 2027 don't ask anybody. I've given you free advice. If you are not with Babu, wewe mwenyewe kwa siasa utakuwa Babu. You'll be old and forgotten right there on the dust shelf.
Moving on to the second story of the day. Yesterday, Kimani Ichung'wah said this.
Anafika, anasema hai, mulisikia nyai ati hai cousin. Ukifika Ukambani nyai cousin.
And today, Rigathi Gachagua has finally issued his rebuttal. Roll the tape.
Adwanyoba mwego huko. Munakaa vizuri na makuzo. Cousins hai. Cousins hai. Cousins hai. Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Iko kijana mwingine ya Kasongo. Yule anaitwa bibi ya Ruto. Alikuwa analia jana machozi. Ati makazi ni wamependana. Yeye ameza wembe. Makazi ni wapendane wasipendane. Makazi ni watembee pamoja wasitembee. Waude serikali pamoja wasiude. Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Asante. Kuna pale
Ishungwa wivu inammaliza. And Gachagua alongside all Kenyans are enjoying it. Usiende kuuza ndugu yako siku ingine. There is no benefit. Don't sell your literal brother to the cops or whoever. In fact, that is why in a court of law, no one can compel your brother to testify against you unless ajitole. Even your own spouse cannot testify against you by law. Sheria imekulinda na wewe unaenda unajiexpose. Unaenda kuuza ndugu yako for 30 pieces of silver. Now when you hear him saying, hi cousins, that is regret. Total regret. Let other young leaders who are up and coming in this country learn from Ishungwa. When you sell your brother, regret itakukula milele na milele. Third and final story of the day. AG Dorcas has been caught worshipping Ruto in HD. Let me just walk you through this post from JB Muturi, and I quote. In this image, you can see AG Dorcas bending a knee to the president. This is so weird. I've never seen this ever in this country. Anywho, here's the post from JB Muturi. He says, as a former Attorney General, I can confidently say I would never have done this. I cannot and will not worship any human being. This image of AG Dorcas Oduor nearly kneeling before the president is disturbing. It confirms what I once said. Cabinet operates under fear. We must reject this culture of submission. It breeds authoritarianism, not leadership. It's true, bend a knee to your God. In fact, get on both knees for your God, but not for a fellow human being. Vile naona huyu AG Dorcas, she is somebody who can be told sign this and sign that na anafanya tu. Unlike JB Muturi who would question, why am I signing this? I have not had the chance to go through the documents. Can you give me time? Hakutakuwa na hiyo back and forth. Huyu ni mtu yes sir pia. It's sad, but that's the government we have. Hopefully 2027 will have a change of guard and a change of trajectory, because changing leaders is not enough. We need to have a change of directory for the entire nation. Having said that though, if there's any topic you feel I left out in today's What in the World segment, just holler at me in any of my social handles or in the comment section below, and I'll do our best to inculcate it in our next rollout come Monday. And with that, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Mzitowafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing Mzitowafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.